Hey, everybody, it's Robert Flores. Welcome to the show.
Live from the north side of Chicago, Wrigley Field, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming your way next. And on the hill in this one, Matthew Boyd. All right, ready to go here.
Leading off
Spencer Horwitz now at the plate.
First baseman, number 2, Spencer Horwitz.
And we're underway from Wrigley Field.
First pitch, 106.
Hey. Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2. On the ground right side. Tosses to first. One out in the top of the first.
Batting second.
Here's the Pirates lineup now. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Lau at the plate. Tap back up the middle. Swanson in plenty of time to first. Nice efficient start to the afternoon. That's 2 out.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
B-Ray coming to the plate now. Aye. Right through there for a strike. Rolled over to third. Bregman zips it to first, and they take care of Reynolds for the out. And that'll do it. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the mound for Pittsburgh in this one, Paul Skeens. Michael Bush
The
digs
leadoff
in
hitter
now.
this afternoon, the first baseman, number 29, Michael Bush.
And that's downstairs. And that is ball one. That was the sweeper, but it missed. And there's the strike.
Establishing both ends of the zone is critical. Most times guys are wanting to get hitters out down, but if you can get them to look up, get a called strike, that's going to make that strike zone a lot bigger.
There's a swing and a miss.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch, perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Here's Alex Bregman. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That'll fire up the dugout. The Cubs strike first. It's 2-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Johnny Rico, fresh off his first career major league hit, a moment he'll remember forever. With that first one under his belt, he'll look to build on that success today. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the New York Yankees. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Kike Hernandez at the plate.
Number 8, Kike Hernandez.
The 1-2. And a rope into center field, base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Goes to third, in there. And now they've got runners at the corners with 2 outs.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Man at first, nobody out. And stepping in for the Yankees, Johnny Rico. On a line.
Make the turn,
and this one could be extra bases. Jazz on his horse coming around third. Relay throw. He's safe as he gets his hand in. We are tied at 2.
Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit.
And that one gets away at the plate. One on, nobody out, a run in, bottom half of inning number 2. This one in the air. Freeman settles under this one. And there's one down. Ben Rice digs in now. Man at second. And ball 4, 2 aboard. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate.
It's early, but these at-bats can impact a game just as much as they do later. Here's a chance to set the tone early for your team.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it.
Sasaki checks the runner. Rico back in on a dive. Two on, one out. On the ground, 2 ball. They put the tag on him. On to Freeman. Double play. Inning over. So 1 run on 1 hit. No errors and a runner left. We played 2 full. We are tied. Back for more from the Bronx. Top half of the 3rd inning. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Hit hard. Base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Rico locks in. You could feel it. Big moment here.
Yeah, everyone in the yard just sat up in their seats. So did I, Boo.
Ground ball could be 2. Hernandez toss to second, and they bounce into 2 already. This one back at Yankee Stadium. We go to the top of the 5th. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. In the air out to center. And he makes the grab. And there's 1 down. Hammered down the right side, but foul. The 0-1. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. His first homer in the majors, and they're going to have to send somebody to get that ball for him.
Always such a special moment. You know this is one of the biggest thrills of his life. He's got to be floating around the bases right now.
Yeah, he'll remember every detail of that at bat for years, as he should. It's a true once-in-a-lifetime event.
Now, Boog, there's so many times when a young player might wonder if he's ever even going to get to the big leagues and do something like this. Well, he doesn't have to wonder anymore. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. You saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Here's Kike Hernandez.
The third baseman, number 8, Kike Hernandez.
Now the 0-1. Up the middle, Chisholm. Handles, throws to first, 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
1 down. And now the center fielder, Johnny Rico.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Swings here and blasts one left field. That's back there. And that one hops the wall. And he'll reach second with 1 away.
Such an impressive performance out of him in this one. His third hit for extra bases. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Here is Goldschmidt. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. The Yankees looking to rally. Tying run at the plate. Swing and he popped it up.
Scoring, you're scoring.
That's a base hit. The run comes in from second. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
Rico went deep for the first time in the major leagues, and I'm sure he'll treasure that moment forever. Had 3 hits, one of them a homer.
Oh, for sure, Boog. I mean, I still talk my kid's ear off from time to time about my first homer off of Omar Olivares. It's a proud memory for any hitter lucky enough to achieve it, and congratulations to him.
Johnny Rico went yard for the first time in his major league career last game. Let's see if he can carry that power surge over to today. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the New York Yankees. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Will Smith to the plate.
The catcher,
Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Tucker aboard here at first with nobody out. Chisholm flips it. There's 1 and 2. What a play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Johnny Rico stepping in now for the Yankees. Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Way back there. And that'll get off into the seats. 2 down, nobody on. Nice grab. Throw to first, and they get the out. The batter now will be Will Smith. Out towards right center field. Rico on the move to the gap. He's got it. Both runners tagging. He's in on the sac fly, and they cut the lead to 2. Man at first, one away. This one smoked on its way out of here. A 2-run homer, his second of the year, and they add to their lead.
They wasted no time in that at-bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. Most times it's the pitcher looking at the scoreboard for velocity, but in this case it's the hitter. He just turned around triple digits at the dish. I don't even know how he saw that pitch. Maybe he didn't, but he got a home run out of it.
Here's Ohtani. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
That's ripped. Base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Now the tag at third, and they got it. That's the third out. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Yankees 5 and the Dodgers 2. You're watching Yankees baseball on the show, NYC. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs.
The center fielder, Johnny Rico.
Smacked into the gap. This could clear the bases. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score. In to score from first, and they're pulling away up by 7 now. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Here's the catcher, Austin Wells.
The catcher, number 28, Austin Wells.
Man on second, 2 down. Struck him out looking. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. We're through 5. The Yankees 9 and the Dodgers 2. This is Yankees baseball on the show, NYC. Back in the Bronx, top 6. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Swing and a ground ball. In plenty of time to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Man at first, Johnny Rico stepping in now for the Yankees. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field, and a touchdown for a hit. Jazz on his horse coming around third. Relay throw home. He will score. It's 10-4.
Well done. Drives in the run. Loud contact, leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Austin Wells now at the plate.
The catcher, number 28, Austin Wells.
In the air, left field. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second.
Get down, get down.
And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, number 22, Ben Rice.
Now here is Ben Rice.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
One away with a runner at third. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Foul ball, still 0-2. Now a pop-up on the infield. Betts under it. And there are 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
Runner at third, 2 gone. Here's Judge now. And the 0-2. In the air, right field, Tucker under this one. And that is that. So a run on 1 hit. Rico was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win. A 3-hit performance, including a homer.
No question, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
Johnny Rico, fresh off an incredible series and ready to go. Can he keep the good times going in this one? It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the New York Yankees. First pitch coming your way next. So 2 down, and now Nick Gonzalez. Here's a 1-2. Up the middle, and base hit. Around second, on his way to third. Now the tag at third, and they got him. And that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Batting eighth, the center fielder, Johnny RICAN.
This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. Third home run of the season, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 4-0.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. The slight opposite field into the gap, man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
2 aboard, 2 outs.
The center fielder, Johnny RICAN.
Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Here comes Stanton. 1 run scores. Here comes another. Save! The run scores all the way from first. It's 8-1. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. Swing and a pop-up. That is the inning. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 3 innings complete. It's the Yankees 8 and the Pirates 1. You're watching Yankees baseball on the show, NYC. 1 down. Here's O'Neal Cruz.
No, Boog, I know it's obvious, but you just can't miss Cruz when he's on the field. I've never seen a player like him. I mean, he's 6'7", weighs 220 pounds, and is the tallest shortstop in the history of Major League Baseball.
Base hit, center field. 2-2. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, Johnny RICAN.
Swing and a base hit, and that keeps the inning going. and his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Back to the top of the Yankee order. Ben Rice getting ready to hit. This one in the air, right field. And that'll do it. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. We're through 5. The Yankees 9 and the Pirates 2. Johnny Rico, the next to hit.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
That's a base hit as a run scores. First and second and nobody out. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Austin Wells. And that'll load the bases. Back to the top of the order. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Ben Rice. Swings, and this one's flared. Base hit, 1 run in already. Runner held at third, and they'll be loaded again with nobody out.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Takes an inside pitch and just fillets it over there to left field. And that's all he had to do is get something to the outfield grass to push that run across.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. On the ground. Base hit, 1 run is in. Fires it to the plate. The tag, and he's safe. It's 13-2.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge.
So up next for New York, Johnny Rico. He's already homered in this game.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
The big 6th spot already on the board this inning. Here at the bottom of the 7th. In the air, this one's well struck, and it is gone. Grand slam. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 19-2.
You know, more than 100 grand slams are hit every season in baseball, but they're still exciting every single time. So a great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple, so stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. It's the grand slam to drive in 4. Really good job at the plate.
Rico had a sensational showing in the win. 5 hits, including a couple of homers.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.
Johnny Rico, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. He'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates going up against the New York Yankees. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit.
The first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn.
That's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. And I always talk about get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Johnny Rico in the box now. No balls and a strike. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one carrying, and that's going to bang against the wall. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. One challenge remaining for them now. First and second, 2 outs. Ben Rice will hit next.
I know we're still early in the stages of this game, but this at-bat has the potential of being a difference maker. You've got to stay calm in the box.
Hard hit to third.
On the back, pick it up.
And that's the inning. So up next, Ryan O'Hearn.
The first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn.
2 on, 1 out. And that one in the air center field. Rico on his way over. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Runner around third. The relay to the plate. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. It's 1-1.
The designated hitter, Marcel Ozuna. Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder,
Rico, only 18 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2025. Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he's...
Quick toss to first, and he's back in on a dive. Another throw over, and he's back in that time as well. And that's the second disengagement now. Runner on the go, and a sac bunt here. Throw to first in time.
Up next for the Yankees.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. Minimal damage against him to this point. We'll see if the lineup forces him to make an adjustment.
Now a pop-up on the infield. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. First and second, 1 out. Here's Brandon Nimmo. 2 on, 1 out. Line shot into the gap, should score at least 1. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score, and the Pirates tie the game. Now a second crosses the plate. The throw to third, and he's out. trying for three.
Well, I think the base runner assumed that he was going to be able to make it to third pretty easily, but a really nice relay from the outfielder to the cutoff man, and they got him easily.
Rico steps in. They're down, but he's got a chance to get something going right here.
Yeah, you can't hit a grand slam with nobody on. He just needs to be the match that lights the fire here.
High fly ball out to center field. And there's one away.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it one-hops the wall. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
And here's the catcher, J.C. Escara.
Now you got the number 9-hole hitter right here, looking to do whatever he can to get on base, turn this lineup over so the best hitters in this lineup have a chance to tie up the ball game or maybe even walk it off.
So the tying run at second. Down low, it kicks away.
Come on, get out, get
The
out,
throw
get
to
out.
third, tag, save. He's into third on the wild pitch.
As a closer, he's out there in that role for a reason, but even they lose the handle on one here and there, especially with all the nasty stuff coming out of bullpens these days. He's making it a little interesting here. Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they're now out of challenges. Here in the bottom of the ninth, one out. Ben Rice getting ready to hit.
Oh, how he'd love to walk it off right here.
The Buccos trying to close out a one-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. Luke behind second. He hauls it in, 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Big spot here, bottom of the ninth, down to their final out. Here's Judge now.
And things could change quickly here with one swing.
Two on, 2 outs.
Ball, that's in.
Here's a 1-1. That's down
That's
and in. A slider missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
2-1 on Judge. That one missed. Ryan McMahon in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And they're all loaded up.
That's ball 4.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
Santana is just 1 strike away. Out towards right center field. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Pirates even this series up at a game apiece. Rico had a good day at the office, even in defeat. 3 hits in the ball game.
Well, Boogie definitely made a difference for him in this one. Even in defeat, he can hold his head high.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jake Mangum.
Number 28, Jake Mangum.
Let's go, Yankees. Let's go, Maximus.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
Back in the ballpark. And in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers.
Here we go, Yanks. Let's go, New York.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. 0-1 down. Right through there for a strike. Liner, base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. There's Ryan McMahon now. Quick move to first. Rico dives back in safely. Rico gets his lead at first with nobody out. Another throw over. And they're keeping him close. And that's disengagement number 2. Runner on the go. Griffin. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
1 out, runner at second. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. In the dirt.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
Hard hit, right side.
Stand right here.
On to O'Hearn. Got him.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Trent.
So a runner at 3rd, 2 outs. Trent Grisham digs in now. The 0-1. Ripped to short. Tosses to first. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. The Yanks lead.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, Johnny Rico.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order. Back to the top of the lineup, Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Now a quick throw to first, and he dives back in safely.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the...
Another throw over, and he's back again. And that's the 2nd disengagement now.
Runner.
Runner on the move. Strike in there. Throw to second, out of bounds, safe.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Man at second. Right through there for a strike. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Headed for the plate. Here's the throw. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. And they lead by 3.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, Yankee.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A 2-run blast. And they add to the lead. It's 5-1.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Rico was a big contributor for them in the win. A 3-hit performance, including a homer.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came up. When a player is locked in like he was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.